Um, Today's video is about living a life that makes you proud, no one else. Obviously that can be taken to the extreme. As always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being there. It's a little late. I'm not working out today because I have a showcase tomorrow, a recital tomorrow. Yes, I know. I need to post both dance pictures and the videos. I know. But aside from that, live a life that makes you proud, no one else. And what really gave me the topic about this is my father said, if you provide positive energy for you and someone else perceives it as negatively, how does that work? Like, if going from a religious standpoint, and so the answer to that is perception. And I don't want to say what it does for you, but what it does for you, because after you put positive or negative energy out, first off, it's up to the universe and how it takes it, and it's also up to the person, because someone could offer me positivity and I could return positivity, or someone could offer me negativity and I could return negativity, or vice versa. They could offer positive, I could return negative, or I could offer negative, they return positive. Like, have you ever been upset and you talk to someone and they offer positivity there? Oh yeah, that's all right. I understand how you feel. That's them offering positive as opposed to negative. And that really helps with living a life that you're proud of, because what that means is when you offer energy that is positive, if you offer positive energy and the person that you're talking to receives it negatively, you shouldn't care for it. That's something that they have to deal with. Especially if you know that's positive. Like today, I won't lie. Me and my dance teacher, she drove me home today because my parents couldn't pick me up and I don't have a vehicle yet, but we're still looking or whatever. So she drove me home today. And so we're sitting outside in the car talking. We probably sat outside for a good 40 minutes talking. And at a certain point, we're talking about something, and I just start crying, bawling my eyes out. I'm talking about, like, hysterically crying. Like, I'm crying and laughing and talking still. And she's like, are you crying? And I was like, yes, ma'am. And she was like, well, that's good, because we were talking about, I had, like, right before I had started getting emotional, I had said, well, this is the happiest 2 months I've had. These past, 2 or 3 months that I've had in my life have been the period in which I've been the happiest in the past 16 years of my life. 16 is because I'm 16 years old. Hopefully you would understand that. Some guy thought I was 18. But no. The past 16 years from birth to start, I feel like these past 2 months have probably been the happiest I've been and the most fulfilled I've been. But it's because I'm living a life that I'm proud of. I get to pick how my day ends. I get to pick how I feel. I get to choose what I strive towards. I get to choose my reaction to other people's... I get to choose my reaction to other people's reactions, and so forth. Like today, I had time to come up with a thing. I posted on my TikTok. As you guys know, I don't believe directly in Christianity. So for me, there's no Godfather or whatever. There's just a higher energy. And so there's a saying called, "Oh Heavenly Father, bear witness to the strength of your creation." And I changed it, and I spent time on working on something that I felt like was both cool and had meaning to me. And it was, "O eternal universe, witness the might of which you have brought forth." And to me, that is powerful, because it's like, all right, universe, I've been through this trial and that trial and this trial, and this all ties back into living a proud life. And it ties back because how the universe has treated me and the challenges that I've given and receiving from being a Christian and then looking into other religions and then stepping away from Christianity and the so strict form of religion. moving from a 3D version of religion into a 4D, into the next dimension, into a higher power, kind of mentally, not physically, but higher power. And like, I now have the ability to, this is gonna sound a little weird, not read people's minds, but their thoughts give off aura, and I can pick up on that aura. I can pick up on the energy, and it's very prevalent because we'll be sitting there at dance and we'll be talking, me and Angel will be talking, or we'll be dancing or whatever, and I help with the kids. I'm the oldest one there, so I help with the kids, and she'll be talking to the kids, and I'm sitting there watching, listening to her, and I'm observing the kids, making the kids are paying attention, and I can tell, I don't want to say right away, but I can pick up when a kid is looking at her, but they're disassociating and they're thinking about something else, and I can get the, not the color, but I can get the vibe of the aura, and kind of not what they're thinking about, but that they have something else on their mind compared to what instead of what she's talking about. And it's cool. It's cool. I've awoken a new level of mentality. I'm still very much, like, I still have a big bright smile, but I'm much more calm now. Now that I've, like, I read a thing that once you become so, not mature, when you become so aware of psychology and how other people respond and how other people react, you don't become upset with them because you know why they responded the way they did. So whenever I'm talking to someone now and they respond with negativity, I know why they responded with negativity. I can pick up on it, or I can tell why they responded with positivity. It's almost like a superpower, not necessarily, but it's all about perception, and that ties back as into, like I said, living a proud life, because I now wake up on a day-to-day. I'm intentional. The law of detachment, I don't really expect anything to come from anything. Kind of just back away and view everything as both a player in the game and an observer, because obviously I'm still here mentally, like I still have to be here, but there's times in my day where I'm doing something and I'm just like spaced out, like really far away, and I can see both my past and my future and the present moment. And that's another video I'm going to do, the present moment. Being present is so hard, yet it is so valuable. And it's something I'll talk about. Not necessarily something that I'll talk about being able to, like, how to do it. But it's something I'll talk about for sure. And living a life you're proud of really, really helps, because you go from... wait for that to kick through. You go from being so down to every day waking up and being like, all right, well, look, maybe I didn't make $1 million yesterday, but I took another step forward. That's something I'm proud of. Or, all right, maybe yesterday I didn't make $1 trillion, but I completed another goal. I completed a goal that I wanted to complete, something that I felt attached to, something that I was working towards. I'm proud of that. That's something I'm proud of. So now anything my friends say, or I don't want to say I don't have friends, but I'm in a period of solitude still, so I really don't have friends. I don't really talk to a lot of people. And I think that's necessary. I think that's necessary for everyone. I think I'm going to do another video about the law of detachment and expectation, because now that it's been like over a month, and I've had a different, mentally I've had a different viewpoint of it now. It's the same viewpoint, but it's more developed. So I think I'm going to do that. Sorry, that's what my hand's been on. The keyboard. I have recital tomorrow, so bear with me on the timing of this video. I have no clue when it's going to be uploaded. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and upload around 4 tomorrow, roughly. But yeah. So, live a life you're proud of. Let nobody else tell you what to do with your life, because I was talking to Angel today as well. When in the car, she was telling me her story for why she's back in the state and why she's back dancing. And very, very traumatic past story. I'm obviously not going to get into it because that's not my story to tell and not my place to say. Very traumatic, but now that she's back here dancing, she said that she's felt both truly happy and proud to be back to a standpoint in her life where she has both grown and healed as a person. And she's proud of that because she's not let anybody dictate how she's going to live her life. She stepped away from the societal part of being normal, and she's completely dissembled that from her person. And I think that's necessary for everyone to do. I feel like it's necessary for everyone to take a step back from society and focus on themselves. But upon that, live a life that you're proud of. Let no one else dictate what you do and how you feel about it. As always, never stressing, always pressing. The man who believes the journey is over has truly lost and is worse than the man who knows to continue fighting. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Ciao.